Be me 32, fairly average dude, working stable but boring corporate job, married to Emily for 6 years, met in college, dated for 2 years before tying the knot, pretty decent life overall, own a small house in the suburbs, no kids yet but planning to start trying soon, thought everything was fine. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Emily starts acting weird around our anniversary, distant, constantly on her phone, spending more time with her new friends from work. Classic red flags, but my dumbass ignores them. Everything okay? I ask like a moron. Yeah, just stressed about work. Seems reasonable. She works in marketing at some startup, always talking about their culture and vision. Come home one day, Emily sitting at kitchen table looking serious. Oh crap, someone died. We need to talk. Even worse than someone dying. Sit down, expecting her to say she has cancer or something. I don't think I'm happy anymore. What? I feel like I never got to discover who I really am. You're a 31-year-old marketing manager who drinks too much wine and watches reality TV. Mystery solved. Don't say this out loud because I'm not suicidal. What do you mean? I ask instead. She goes on long, rambling speech. Something about feeling trapped in our life. How she settled down too young. Never got to experience life fully. Wants to find herself. Feels like I'm listening to an Instagram caption come to life. Are you saying you want a divorce? I finally ask. She looks uncomfortable. Not necessarily, but maybe a break. The hell is a break in a marriage? Not like we're teenagers dating after school. What exactly would this break involve? I was thinking I could move out for a while. And do what? Just explore, meet new people, try new things. Translate from woman to English, bang other dudes. So you want to separate and sleep with other people. It's not just about that, it's about finding myself. Right, finding yourself on some other guy's junk, argue for hours, goes nowhere, sleep on the couch that night. Next day she's already looking at apartments. Guess the decision was made before the conversation. Try to convince her to try the counseling first. I don't need a therapist to tell me what I want. What she wants is apparently to blow up our marriage. 2 weeks later she moves out, takes only her personal stuff. I'll figure out the rest later. Left me with our house, our dog, and a hole in my chest. Tell friends and family we're taking a break. They all give me that pitying look. They know exactly what taking a break means. Nobody takes a break to focus on crossword puzzles. First month is hell, miss her despite everything. House feels empty. Dog keeps looking for her, check her Instagram like a masochist. Lots of posts about new beginnings and self-discovery. Photos with people I don't recognize at bars, restaurants, clubs. Always smiling bigger than she ever did with me. Second month, slightly less hellish. Start hitting the gym to burn off anger. Reconnect with friends I'd neglected. Dog stops looking for her, smart dog. Emily calls occasionally. Brief, awkward conversations. How are you? Terrible. Thanks for asking. Fine. You? Amazing. I've been trying so many new things. Bet you have? Third month she texts, asking to meet for coffee. Agree because I'm a glutton for punishment. She looks different. New haircut, new clothes, more makeup. Trying to look younger. Conversation is strained and she talks about her journey, taking dance classes, going to music festivals, meeting so many interesting people. Doesn't ask a single question about me, then drops the bomb. I think we should make this permanent. Knew it was coming, but still feels like a kick to the nuts. You want a divorce? Not a question this time. I think it's for the best. We've grown apart. We didn't grow apart. You walked away, but whatever. Fine, I'll call a lawyer. She seems surprised I'm not fighting harder. What did she expect? Begging? Crying? Decide to be practical. How do you want to handle the house and everything in it? She shrugs. I don't really need much, maybe just my share of the equity. This catches me off guard. Expected a bigger fight over assets. Agree to talk to lawyers and figure it out. Go home and finally let myself break down. Dog sits with me the whole time. Good dog. Next day, call a lawyer. Explain situation. Lawyer seems oddly positive. She moved out voluntarily? Yes. And left almost all possessions behind? Yes. And there's no prenup? No. Interesting. Lawyer explains that in our state, she may have weakened her position. Abandonment is a factor courts consider. Plus, I've been maintaining the house and paying the mortgage alone. Still want to be fair, but good to know a week later, Emily texts again. I wants to discuss the financial details. Meet at a coffee shop. She brings her friend Jessica. Always hated Jessica. Professional shit stirrer. Emily lays out what she wants. Half the house value, half my retirement account, half of our savings. And I think it's only fair I get some alimony for a year or two. Nearly spit out my coffee. Alimony? On what grounds? Well, I supported your career. By doing what exactly? Working your own full-time job? Complaining when I worked late? I don't think that's going to happen. Jessica butts in. Emily deserves to be compensated for her contribution to the marriage. Turn to Jessica. Remind me why you're here again? Emily jumps in. She's just helping me make sure I don't get taken advantage of. By being fair. Starting to get irritated. My lawyer says your position isn't as strong as you think. Emily looks confused. What do you mean? You abandoned the home, left all your stuff, and I've been paying everything. Jessica practically hisses. Abandonment? She was finding herself. Not sure the court cares about her spiritual journey. Emily's starting to look worried. Are you threatening me? No, just being realistic. I still want to be fair. Meeting ends tensely. Next day, get angry. Text from Emily. Apparently told her lawyer about our conversation. Lawyer told her I was right. Now she's pissed at me. Like it's my fault the law exists. Divorce proceedings start. Uglier than expected. Emily wants more than she deserves. I'm willing to give less than she wants. Stalemate. Meanwhile, Instagram chronicles her self-discovery. New guy appears in photos, Brad or Chad or something. Looks like a douchebag. Works at same company as her. Probably was in the picture all along. Try not to care. Fail miserably. 4 months into separation. Get call from Emily. Sounds upset. Can we talk in person? Agree to meet. She looks rough. Hair messy. Dark circles under eyes. Are you okay? I ask stupidly. Not really. Turns out Brad, Chad, whatever wasn't Prince Charming. Used her for a few weeks, then went back to his ex. I'm sorry to hear that. Not really, but being petty won't help. There's more. Of course there is. I lost my job and then startup wasn't doing well. Massive layoffs. She was expendable. Now has no income. Apartment lease ending. Can't afford to renew. Starting to see where this is going. I was thinking maybe I could move back home. There it is. While I get back on my feet. The home you abandoned to find yourself. Can't help the sarcasm. She looks down. I know I messed up. First admission of wrongdoing. Progress, I guess. I can't do that, Emily. Where am I supposed to go? Not my problem, but don't say that. Your parents, friends, Jessica. My parents live in a tiny apartment. My friends don't have space, and Jessica is moving in with her boyfriend. Convenient? I'm sorry, but no. But it's still half my house. That you chose to leave. She starts crying. Old me would have caved immediately. New me watches with strange detachment. Please, just for a month or two. It would be too complicated. Especially since I've started seeing someone new. Don't mention this part. No need to twist the knife. She gets angry. After everything we've been through? Yes, after everything we've been through. Emphasis on the everything. She storms out later that night. Doorbell rings. It's Jessica. Fantastic. You're being a real asshole, you know that? Hello to you too. Emily made one mistake. Leaving me for greener pastures isn't a mistake, it's a choice. She's struggling right now. And you should help her. Why would I do that? Because you were married. Were. Past tense, her choice, not mine. Jessica gets in my face. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Seeing her suffer? Not enjoying it, but not crying about it either. You know what, Jessica? Go fuck yourself. I didn't blow up my marriage, I didn't tell her to quit her job, and I didn't tell Brad, or whatever his name is, to dump her. These are all consequences of her actions, not mine. Slam door in her face. Feels pretty good, actually. Divorce finalizes 2 months later. Emily gets less than she wanted. I keep the house, split savings, no alimony. She gets some furniture and the good TV. I keep dog. Fair compromise. Hear through mutual friends that Emily moved back with her parents. Working retail now. Apparently not what she had in mind for her self-discovery. Not posting much on Instagram anymore. Last post was about learning from mistakes and rebuilding. New girlfriend moves in with me. She loves the dog. Dog loves her. Life moves on. Sometimes think about Emily. Hope she eventually finds whatever she was looking for. But not my circus, not my monkeys anymore. Lesson learned. But when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Especially when they tell you they need to find themselves. Because what they're really saying is, I already found someone else. Beamy 27, chronic pizza delivery guy who accidentally got promoted to manager, making slightly above minimum wage, but at least I get free pizza. living in a mediocre apartment with walls so thin I can hear my neighbor's digestive schedule. Not exactly killing it in life, but surviving. Hanging out at Chad's apartment for his birthday. Chad's my childhood friend who somehow became popular in college. Now hangs out with a bunch of normies I barely know. Only went because free booze and didn't want to be home alone on a Saturday. Nursing a beer in the corner like the socially awkward trash I am. Scrolling through my phone, pretending to text someone. Actually just playing Candy Crush like a degenerate. Girl approaches me out of nowhere. Victoria, Chad's girlfriend's best friend. Straight up 9'10". Long blonde hair, green eyes, body that would make a monk question his vows. Way out of my league, and we both know it. Hey, you're Matt's friend, right? I'm Victoria. Oh God, she's talking to me. Try to act normal. Yeah, known him since we were kids. Immediately take huge gulp of beer to avoid further conversation. Somehow she doesn't leave. You're pretty quiet, not enjoying the party? Shrug awkwardly. Not really my scene. What is your scene? Being alone in my apartment watching anime and eating pizza. Obviously don't say this. I don't know, more chill stuff, I guess. Somehow we keep talking. She laughs at my dumb jokes, keeps touching my arm, stands closer than necessary. Warning bells going off in my head. This doesn't happen to me, ever. Something's wrong. Ask her about herself. Works at some boutique downtown, loves hiking and travel, has been to Europe 3 times. Basically everything basic white girls put on their Tinder profiles. Notice she keeps bad-mouthing her ex. He was so controlling. Didn't support my ambitions. Couldn't handle a strong woman. Red flag number 1. Also keeps checking her phone and smiling. Sorry, just my friend asking how it's going. Red flag number 2. Chad walks by and gives me a confused look, mouthing "what the hell" at me, clearly as baffled as I am. Victoria suggests exchanging numbers. We should definitely hang out sometime. My brain can't comprehend what's happening. Give her my number on autopilot. She puts it in her phone under Pizza Boy. Weird, but whatever. She goes to the bathroom. Chad immediately rushes over. Dude, what the hell? How do you know Victoria? I don't. She just came up to me. Be careful, man. She's crazy. Apparently she dates guys, gets bored, cheats, then makes up abuse stories. Did it to 3 different guys Chad knows and currently has a boyfriend who's out of town. That explains the phone checking. Red flag number 3, 4, and 5. Chad gets called away by other guests. Victoria returns, more touching, more laughing, suggests we get out of here. My place is just a few blocks away. Brain short circuits. On one hand, she's ridiculously hot. On the other hand, apparently crazy and has a boyfriend. Decide to test the waters. Don't you have a boyfriend? Her face does this weird twitch thing. Who told you that? Chad mentioned it. She rolls her eyes. We're basically done anyway. He's so immature, right? Doesn't he deserve to know that before you bring someone else home? She looks at me like I'm speaking Klingon. It's not a big deal. We're all adults. Notice her texting someone quickly. Did you just tell your friend you're bringing me home? She looks caught. No, just letting her know I'm leaving. My BS detector is screaming. Make a decision that shocks even me. I think I'm going to head home actually, not feeling great. Her face shifts from seductive to confused. Seriously? I thought we were having fun. We were, but I'm not interested in being your revenge hookup. Her expression changes completely. Eyes narrow, lips purse. Excuse me? I know you have a boyfriend, and I'm not into being part of someone cheating. She laughs, but not the cute laugh from earlier, more like a Disney villain. Wow, you're really going to turn this down? Look at me, then look at you. Ouch, but fair. Yeah, I know, still not interested. Whatever, your loss. I was just being nice anyway. Storms off. Chad sees her leave and comes back over. What happened? Explain the situation. He looks at me like I've grown a second head. You turned down Victoria? Are you insane? Explain my reasons. He shakes his head. Noble but stupid, man. Nobody turns down Victoria. Leave the party shortly after. Thought that would be the end of it. Oh, how wrong I was. Next day at work. Phone blows up with texts from Chad. Victoria told everyone I tried to hook up with her, said I was creepy and aggressive, then got rejected and couldn't handle it. Completely reversed the story. Great. Chad knows it's BS, but everyone else believes her. Get texts from mutual friends. Heard what happened, not cool, man. Always thought you were one of the good ones. Victoria's pretty upset. What the actual hell, can't believe this is happening. Decide to take the high road. Don't respond to any of it. Week passes, drama dies down slightly. Then get a text from unknown number. Hey, pizza boy, it's James. Victoria's boyfriend. Fantastic. Heard you were hitting on my girl. Try to explain what actually happened. He's not buying it. She told me everything. Stay away from her or we're going to have problems. Try once more to explain. No response. Next day at work. Guy comes in ordering a pizza. Recognize him from pictures. It's James. Looks like he lives at the gym. I lift pizza boxes for a living. Not exactly an even match. He sees me and his eyes narrow. You the manager? Nod nervously. You know who I am? Nod again. Good. Just wanted to see you face to face. Stares me down while waiting for his pizza. Longest 15 minutes of my life. Hands him the pizza without incident. He leans in. Remember what I said? Leaves without further drama. Text chat about what happened. Told you she was crazy. Thanks for the heads up. Bit late now. Next few weeks are a nightmare. Mutual friends taking sides. Mostly Victoria's side because she's hot and I'm not. Get invited to fewer things. Excluded from group hangouts. Even Chad starts to distance himself. It's not personal, just don't want drama. It's very personal, actually. Only friend who sticks by me is Devin. Single weeb. I've known since high school. Never been popular, so doesn't care about the drama. Hanging out at his place one night. Venting about the whole situation. This is why I don't date normies, he says. This is why I don't date anyone, I reply. Devin nods sagely. Hey man, it's okay, I am single too. Come, let me show you my hentai collection. What the actual hell? I'm good, thanks. Your loss, got some rare stuff. Somehow this makes me feel better about my life choices. At least I'm not Devin. Month passes. Drama finally starting to die down. Then get a text from Victoria. Hey, can we talk? Ignore it. She texts again. I'm really sorry about everything. Ignore that too, she calls. Send a voicemail. Leaves message saying she wants to apologize in person. Delete without listening to the whole thing. Next day at work. Victoria shows up, wearing a low-cut top and tight jeans, clearly on a mission. Can we talk privately? Co-workers giving me looks, lead her to the back office. Leave door open because I'm not an idiot. What do you want? She puts on sad face. I wanted to apologize for how things went down. Which part? Lying about me to all our friends or sending your boyfriend to threaten me? She winces. James and I broke up. Not my problem. He found out I was texting my ex that night at the party. So I was right. I may have exaggerated what happened between us. May have? Okay, I completely lied, but I was embarrassed. Embarrassed about what? That you rejected me. No one rejects me. There it is. Look, I'm sorry your boyfriend found out you were cheating, but that has nothing to do with me. Ex-boyfriend. Whatever. She moves closer. I've been thinking about you. Yeah, right. About how you stood up to me. It was kind of hot. This girl is unbelievable. I think we got off on the wrong foot. More like the wrong astral plane. Maybe we could start over. Get dinner sometime? Look at her. Objectively gorgeous. Subjectively terrifying. I'm going to pass. Her seductive smile drops. Seriously? After I came all the way here to apologize? Your apology is accepted. Dinner is not. Is this because of what happened? I said I was sorry. It's because you showed me exactly who you are and I believe you. She looks genuinely confused. What does that even mean? It means I'd rather eat pizza alone for the rest of my life than deal with someone like you. Her face contorts. You're making a huge mistake. It wouldn't be my first, but it's definitely not passing up this opportunity. She storms out. Coworkers staring. One gives me a questioning thumbs up. Shake my head no. He looks at me like I'm insane. Story of my life lately. Next day, Devin texts me. Victoria added him on Instagram, asking questions about me. Told her about your anime body pillow collection. Don't have anime body pillows. Thanks, Devin. Nope. Figured she'd leave you alone if she thought you were a degenerate like me. Surprisingly thoughtful. Maybe Devin's not so bad. Word gets back to some mutual friends. Can't believe I turned her down twice. Are you gay or something? No, just not interested in crazy. But she's hot. So is the sun, doesn't mean I want to get close to it. Slowly, a few friends start to see the pattern. Victoria already dating someone new, telling similar stories about James, how he was controlling and emotionally abusive. Chad texts me, you dodged a tactical nuke. Yes, I did. 6 months later, life back to normal, delivering pizzas, watching anime, existing, still friends with Devin, still haven't looked at his hentai collection. Some things are sacred. Victoria occasionally shows up on social media, already broke up with new guy, posting cryptic quotes about toxic men. Sometimes think about what would have happened if I'd gone home with her that night. Probably would have ended up as another abusive ex in her story. Decide that being called insane for turning down a hot girl is better than being called abusive for dating one. Sometimes the most attractive package contains the most dangerous contents.